Good morning. Okay, so now we're going to get down to the dirtiness. Apologize for the angle. It's not the most glamorous shot, but gardening is never glamorous. So we are going to start. Oops, got a little bit stuck with this guy. He does not seem very happy. I think I left him outside a little bit too long, and the frost got him. I thought he would be fine because they were potted and rooted and everything outside when they were tiny from the nursery I got them from. But I forget that temperature differs quite a bit. So I'm gonna just dump here. So it's got some giant roots. Just full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm finding out as I'm going along. So I'm going to break some of the soil off and I'm going to trim him down a bit to see if that helps. Hold on. Okay, so here we have his root system, which looks great. It looks quite healthy. So I am going to pot him in this pond. Let me just put this one down. Okay, I think this one is big enough. Ouch, it's got a little cactus fawn on it. Found that with my palm. Let's pour some of the soil out. So here I have a mix of just normal soil and some krill manure. I'm not sure if I have to trim this down. I don't want to because I'm scared it might hurt the plants a bit. So as soon as it's summertime, he is going to go to a bigger pot, because if I understand it correctly, you're not supposed to plant mint in soil without a pot because it takes over everything in your garden. So let's just add some of that soil back in. Okay, cover all his roots because they don't have air roots like some plants do. Still some soil over here. Okay, that was quite simple and painless, but now for the part that I dislike most, pruning. So what I'm going to do here, because he's not balanced, I don't want to kill him off. I'm going to take some here. Let's prune that off. And see here, it's not sure if you can see. See there, it got hurt. So I'm going to take that branch over there. These are quite floppy, but I don't want to kill him. Okay, I'm going to leave these two floppy ones for now. We'll see what happens. Maybe just trim them a little bit. Okay. So he still has green leaves and he has a little root picking out. Hopefully it will correct itself. So yeah, I'm going to give him some water. He's going to go in a windowsill because clearly the cold is not this mint's friend. I'm going to pause you guys quick. Okay, so here I have the pots I cut off. So what I'm going to do with that is I have my handy dandy cups. I'm going to have some leaves in. I'm going to fill them up with water. And we are going to see if we can get some new mint plants out of this. I've had some success with rooting mint and rooting gel. So hopefully we have some success again with this mint plant. Well, to be fair, it was a different mint that I rooted last time. I'm going to cut them off there and take off the leaves that aren't doing well. I'm just going to put you down for a moment. I'm not sure if this one's going to grow. It's quite tiny, but we can always try. If I see it's not doing well in a few days, then I am going to just dry them. And we'll have some lovely mint for our tea. Okay, this twig is done into the compost. Let's cut you off here and here. There's another one. Okay, let's take a look here. So I'm just going to take some leaves off of this one. See, it's quite dry and woody over there, so let's cut it into where it still has some life. Here as well, I think I'll cut it there. So this one, let's just clean it up a little bit. Okay, so here's my rooting gel. I've had success with it in the past, so hopefully, I'm not sure if these are going to take because they are quite small, but I am going to try. We won't know unless we try. Let's just put them all together like this, and then I'm just going to, so there's the ends. I'm just going to add a bit of gel to all of them. There we go. And I'm going to plop them into the water, and then that will go on my windowsill too. Oops, here's one we missed. So that is repotting the mint, and it's going to be a super long video, so I'm going to make another video of repotting the thyme and the passion flower daisy, and I took the gel off that one. There we go. Let's see, this one looks actually quite well. It's got a nice thick stem, so I'm not going to be using these in the kitchen, these leaves, because they are quite frost damaged. Again, I thought he'd be okay. That point is not well cut. It into the green. Here we go. Add a little bit of rooting gel and plop it in the water, and we will check back in a couple of days and see how that's doing, and see you guys in the next one.